Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We'll be starting shortly.
Good morning.
Morning. If I can start the video. Great day, everyone. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. We'll be starting shortly. Trying to stop that recording, but you know. Give me a couple of minutes. Another minute or so. If we are right at the top of the hour, give people a couple of minutes to come on. And welcome, Tony, Rachelle, Bernadine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Rachelle, and we'll be starting just a moment. Just like to give people a couple of minutes to jump on, and then we'll be getting started. I'll turn this down a little bit. All right. Again, my name is Rachelle. I'm here today filling in for my beautiful friend who is in Florida having some fun with family and everything. And so since I'm at home in front of my computer, I said, no problem. I don't mind filling in, always here to try to help when I can. And I'm happy to be back to see you guys today. So this is good. Oh, no worries, baby. No worries, no worries, no worries. So, normally we'll see beautiful Miss Bernadine Cohen, but she's with family today. As I said, she's on for a moment, but she can't. She can listen for a little while, but I told her go do what she do. We got this. And so nice to see you on Diana, Vanessa. I don't know if we have any
Hello,
guests.
Rachelle. Good
Hello,
morning.
darling. How are
Hello,
you?
Rachelle.
Wonderful.
Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see these beautiful faces this morning.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
darling.
glad to see you.
All the sun and all the flowers. Hello, darling.
Yes.
So we're going to let me see if I got any I'm going to see if I can make see if I am the host. Then I can do some other things.
Before you start recording, Rachelle,
It's already
I have
recorded.
a question.
I was trying to stop it all ago
Oh,
because so
are
it'd
you
be so
recording
long,
now?
but I couldn't. When you come on, it's already on recording. So
Oh,
I
I
was trying to
see.
stop it so it wouldn't be so long, but I didn't have a button to say to
Well, my
stop.
question still is going to be the
But
same
go ahead. You're
regardless.
fine. Go ahead, sweetheart.
I'm having difficulty. I had last month and again this month getting on, and my customers as well, getting on my website. And I
Okay.
tried reaching out to corporate, sending messages and everything, and no
We're
response.
gonna
Well, one thing, it's and I understand that the you can't leave a message.
we, I tell you what, we will
I would
definitely talk
like for
about
you
that.
to maybe after this is recording, and I'll put my phone number in the chat as well as my website, and just see if you can get on it. I know my customers were having difficulty as well as I was myself.
Okay.
So,
We'll talk after
okay,
the
I
talk. Okay. All
appreciate
right.
that.
Awesome.
Thank you.
For sure. You're welcome. You're welcome. So it is 11:03. I usually give people till 11:05. So we got just a couple more minutes. It's beautiful here, and I'm trying not to keep you guys too long, so you can have back your. Hope you're sad.
Yeah.
Look like you have beautiful weather where you are, Diana. I don't know.
Oh, it's
Uh,
gorgeous. It's
beautiful,
absolutely
beautiful weather today.
beautiful.
So we're gonna get started in just a moment. Give you another minute. If we have any guests that you've invited, I just text my one guest was still asleep, and the other one she didn't have Zoom. I told her to download it, so hopefully she'll be able to get on it. So anyway, but we're gonna go on either way. So, and I think we have us another minute or so, and then we're gonna start. So if you guys have invited Tony and Rachelle, are you guys guests? Are you guys uh iconians?
Entrepreneurs.
Econopreneurs.
First of all, this is Tony, and I would like to say hi to this Vanessa.
Hello.
And you know, I got to give a shout out to those who are important. But no, her daughter Stephanie invited me.
Well. So, I'm so glad to have you, Tony. So glad to have you. So just sit back and listen to this information. If you with Tony, if you with Vanessa or her daughter Stephanie, I'm sure they've already filled you in with some things. So we're just so happy to have you on this morning, sweetheart. Very happy to have you on. And
Thank you.
Rachelle, is that a conopreneur or is that
I invited her.
are you like girl?
Oh, thank you,
Well,
son.
so
Hey.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, we are at 11:05, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna say welcome. I wanted to try to make somebody my
You need me to co-host for you and let people in?
yeah, if I can change it. I don't know if I I'll claim host. Hold on a minute. See, I don't have a 6-digit. I don't have that. So I can't make anyone co-host today because I don't have a pen that they're asking for. But we're gonna go right ahead. So I'm just gonna ask everyone if you would, please keep your phone muted so we can have a clean call. I know sometimes it happens and you don't realize it, but when my phone rings, I'll get off mute. So, and you have to just be cognizant if we can remember to do that. So, again, my name is Rachelle, and I am well, let me get all set up. My name is Rachelle. I've been a part of this amazing company for now right at 3 years, I think, close to 3 years if it's not. And it has been a walk. And you hear me? It's been a journey. It's like I went back to college, like I went back to school because I have learned so much and consistently learning and learning and learning since I've been with this amazing company. The name of this company is called Akana, and it means it's in the hands of God. And so if you are a guest, I would say just sit back and listen to the information. Don't make any preconceived notions about anything. Just listen because what you're going to hear is truly life changing because it's changing my life. It's changing people's lives around me. So I'm going to go ahead and get us all connected and then we will get started. So I'm going to ask you guys if you can see this in just a moment. Lower this
Rachelle, I'm
down.
gonna jump in real quick. This is Margaret. I am still in the middle of moving back into my unit. I have
Okay.
been missing. I just want to tell you guys, hey, thinking
Hey,
about
so
you.
good to
Just busy. And I'm running my tournament in Indiana. I'll be in Indianapolis 4th of July weekend.
Oh,
like I
let me
am
know
every
so I can
year.
try to see you. Yeah,
So
for
I'm in the middle
sure.
of that. Yeah, let's try to connect. So I just want to
Okay.
say hi. Didn't want you guys to think I forgot about you, but you gotta go.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad to see you, sweetheart. Glad to see you. Hope all that gets. I mean, I know you got a lot going on, but I'm glad you jumped on right now. So,
Okay, take care,
okay,
baby.
sweetie. All
See you,
right.
Diana.
Okay. Bye bye, honey.
Bye bye.
Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Let me share my screen. I'm going to ask you guys if you can see. Can you guys see that? Can somebody, you
Yes,
guys see, you can
yes.
see that? Awesome. All right. Now let me get rid of my floater. And then I'm going to just look. Oh, there we go. It's not moving. All right. Well, again, welcome, welcome. So everybody can see me, everybody can hear me, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, again, my name is Rachelle. I'm so happy to be here this morning. The name of, like I said, I've been with this company for almost 3 years, and it has been a blessing. So sit back, hold on, because you're about to go for a ride, and probably one that you've never been on before if you've never heard this information. The name of this company is called Akana, which means in the hands of God. And right now, guys, we are ignoring a huge, huge health crisis. We're just ignoring it, and it's with heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and a shortened life. Because we have a huge problem in the US, and that problem is that we are digging our graves with our fork. And that's a phrase that was coined by our amazing CEO, Melissa Boston. When you look at that original diet, that's what I've been doing for these last, how many days am I on? This is my 5th day now. We all ate, we all used, this is the original diet. This is the diet we were all eating from at one time. We didn't even know about this other picture on the right. But we had all these different colors of foods in our refrigerator on our counters. We would go out to the yard and pick them up. We would go to the store and buy them. But this was a norm. But this is no longer the norm, and that is what's causing a lot of issues with our health. Because many of us now are on this new diet, a lot of fried foods, a lot of things that has no color, a lot of things that has a lot of GMOs and processed, and this is killing us. There's a thing called the silent killer. Did you know that over in 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from cardiovascular disease? Yes, I said 700,000. And about 1 in 5 heart attacks are silent. People don't even know they've had it. But the damage is done. But the person is just not aware of it. And there's an alarming number out there right now that 14 to 19-year-olds are showing as much as 40% blocked arteries. And the truth of the matter is that is very true. But I've heard some doctors say it's even younger than that. They're starting at 9 and 10. And you know why? It's because of that diet I just showed you, the new diet. And did you know also that it's a significance for African Americans? If you are 45 and older, you are more likely to die from heart disease because we have a danger atherosclerosis levels floating around in our body. If you look at these pictures, if you look at the first picture, that is an optimal artery. The blood is flowing. You see nothing hindering it from blood flowing. The outer wall is, it's the way it's supposed to be. It's not ultra thick. It's just the way it's supposed to be. And everybody wants an artery that looks like that, correct? Well, that's optimal. But then we go to the second picture. It's not bad, but it's starting to have a little bit of issues. You're starting to see a little bit of plaque coming through. Is the blood still flowing? Yes, but you're starting to get a little plaque, which makes it a little difficult, but nothing too alarming. But then we see that third picture. That's what you have a significant amount of plaque, and now it's getting a lot of hiccups where it's getting harder for the blood to flow through. You think about the size of an artery, you start to get a bunch of plaque in there, it's going to make it very difficult. And if you don't have blood flowing through your arteries, then you're likely for that heart attack I was just telling you, or some stroke. And so, and that's the high danger. Then you got the dangerous levels. You are blocked, and that is probably a heart attack, a stroke, or something. You are definitely probably on your way to emergency if nothing else have not happened by at that time. So our vision is a world where everyone has access to the nutrition and resources they need to thrive, creating healthier and more resilient communities. Through personalized wellness for your blood type, we're breaking cycles of disease and poverty, empowering families to build a legacy of health and prosperity for generations to come. Now, there are 5 key reasons why these problems impact communities. So if you want, you can have, if you got a pen or pencil, you can jot down these 5, and then we're going to share you the reason why they impact us, and then later we're going to show you how it helps you. Number 1, lack of understanding our blood types. Akana is committed to helping over 1 million families to learn their blood type. And I know this may be something very new for you, but just listen. There are 4 blood types. We have an A, a B, a O, and an AB. Your blood type is a more powerful genetic fingerprint that identifies you as surely as your DNA. Let me tell you a little bit about the blood types. We have an A blood type. It's nature's vegetarians. They're more prone to digestion and heart issues. Red meat, shrimp, crab, lobster, and dairy could be especially harmful to them. They are naturally creative and inventive and requires peace and harmony. Then we have the B blood type. They are balanced. They thrive on diverse diet, but chicken, shrimp, crab, and lobster can disrupt their health. They have a more balanced immune and digestive system, but they are resilient, but tend to suffer from autoimmune diseases, IBS, and other issues. Then we have the old blood types. That's the oldest of them. I'm that blood type. We thrive on a high protein diet, but catfish, unfortunately, pork, dairy, refined carbs, white wine, and gluten can cause significant issues. We have a strong immune and digestive system, but we tend to experience more things like ulcers, arthritis, and thyroid issues. Then we have that A and B, which is a combination of both of those blood types. They are complex and they are modern, but they are the rarest blood type, blending traits of A and B. They must balance the dietary restriction of both types for optimal health. Now, your blood type is the key to unlocking your body's nutritional blueprint. Your blood type is the single most important determinant in how your body interacts with the food you eat, and if those foods will cause inflammation, digestion problems, and or weight gain. And you may say, if blood types are that important, then why am I just finding out? Keep listening. And if you know your blood type, I would say if you know it, drop it in the chat. Then I'm going to ask someone to let me know um, who's out there. My blood type is O, so you can drop that in the chat or drop yours in the chat, and then I will have them called off shortly. Thank you so much. Now, our immune system is designed to protect us from lectins. Yes, lectins. You know, our body is so amazing that those harmful lectins, 96% of them are just forced off. They're just sloughed off, and so we don't have to worry about. But we still got that 5%. And that 5% of lectins are filtered into the bloodstream where they react with white and our red blood cells, which is not good. But there are foods that you can eat to help your body, to help your blood. And I'm just going to there's a huge list of it, but I'm just going to give you a sample. I was telling you about the A, they're more agrarian. So even if you're agrarian, they're more prone to more fruits and vegetables. It doesn't mean that every fruit and vegetable still work for them. And that's for any of us as matter as that go. So you have the A blood type, tomatoes, bananas, Um, there's a, even though they're healthy, they don't work for them. Pork chop, any kind of most meat, white potato, shrimp, that's the things they really need to avoid. Okay. Then you have the bee, that amazing chicken that we all love. It's not good for the bees. Chicken, avocado, black bean, shrimp, and the crab and lobster things. Those things they want to avoid. Oh, catfish, avocado, oranges, white wine, cashews. And it's so strange. Once you realize that, then you think about when you ate food and you wonder why you always had a reaction to certain foods. It all makes perfect sense because I am a witness to that. And then the AB, like I told you, they take a combination of both. So they got that chicken, those bananas, that black bean, those avocados, and the shrimp again, because it's a combination of both. So you do want to definitely learn your blood type, because we want to break the cycle. We want to break the generational curses. We want to break that sour. And you know what? The power is truly in our hands. Now, blood is so important. A lot of times people have to go to the hospital whether they're in an accident or their blood got low, or whatever the case, or disease, whatever. And many times they have to have a blood transfusion. And I've seen this happen several times to people. And I know when they go check that blood, they they look, they check it again. They ask you, what's your name? What's your number? What's your birthday? They ask you several times before they administer that blood to you, because if they give you the wrong blood, it can literally kill you. And just like if you continue to eat the wrong foods, you are slowly killing you as well. Now, you may say, like I said, why am I just learning that blood impacts my blood cells based on my blood type? That's a great question. Well, unfortunately, if it isn't taught in medical school or created by big pharma, it just isn't promoted in the United States. So, what blood types, Diana, can you unmute and tell me what blood types we have out there in the chat?
Absolutely, sure. We have an AB, I'm an O, and we have, is it Tony? A B positive. We have an AB, an O, and a B.
Okay, we have a rarest, and we have a O, which oldest, and you said a B and a balance. So the only thing we didn't have was an A. So
all we need is an A. So
all we were missing. Thank you so much. Thank
you're
you so much.
welcome.
All right. So, when I talk about big pharma, like I said, sometimes, unfortunately, money rules the health, rules over health for people. And this is an example of that. Big business equal profits over people. When they came out with the cigarettes, everybody was saying cigarettes was the thing. You had doctors out there smoking and puffing away. They're good for you. But then later on, they realized they weren't, and they came and wrote a little message. It could present, it might possibly could bring on cancer, but yet they're still out there now, even though they know they killing us, but we still have them and selling them every day. And then they also came out with trans fats where people were using butter, and then they came out with margarine, that you keep margarine on the counter for days. It don't melt. It just sits there because it's not real. And that's clogging those arteries we were talking about earlier. Those 5G towers, they're going up everywhere. You see everybody with the cell phones and everything. And, that's more brain cancer. They're starting to find out more, more of this is, all that is starting to filter into our bodies, but it's profits. It's profits, guys. And then we have GMO, genetically modified food. The other day, I was watching a video of how they made McDonald's nuggets. When I tell you, it made my mouth, even though these things, but it literally made my mouth go, oh, my goodness. And we're eating those things every day. This GMO food, genetically modified food, it is killing us. Killing us. And how many, I was looking at a sandwich they were talking about at chicken filet, chicken sandwich. We would think, go get some chicken. It's healthy, 55 ingredients, but it's chicken. Come on. Milk. Remember that commercial say milk does the body good? Well, That was one of the biggest tales they could ever said, because we're one of the only species that drink from another species, another animal's milk. It does not do the body good, not in any shape, form, or matter. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now, when they were talking about the blood types, they came, different countries were aware of it, and Japan said, you know what? I think I want to do that. That may be healthy for our country. Let's do that. Let's take on the blood type. It made sense. And then the United States said, I don't want that. We don't need that. Well, Japan did it, and now they are their life expectancy is first. They are top. People live on an average of 84.6 years in the in Japan. In the United States, 50th place. We average live about 76 years, and African Americans, we live even shorter. It's like 71.8. The blood type plays a significant role on our health. There was a book written called "Eat Right for Your Blood Types" by Peter D. Adamo. If you don't have that on your shelves, you may want to get that. They have another one as well, but you definitely want to get this book, because it definitely talks about why the blood type is so important. Now, by following the blood type diet, anecdotal evidence shows millions of people reported positive improvements by adhering to the blood type practices. You can protect yourself from common viruses and infections and take a stand against life-threatening diseases. You can achieve your ideal weight, slow the aging process, and cleanse your body of toxins and unhealthy fats. Now, there's a dangerous levels of oxidation. Dangerous is number 2. Dangerous levels. I bought some bananas. Like I said, I'm on my cleanse right now. I bought some bananas just the other day, and they're already brown. I mean, I'm starting to get the spots because the oxidation has hit them. Oxidation, just like if you take some beautiful screws or nails, set them outside for a little while. Let the air, the rain, everything, the mist gets to it. You go back in a few days, you're going to see where they've been oxidized. Well, that's happening in our bodies, which is causing, those are identified as the most important contributors to heart disease, wrinkles, cancer, arthritis, and many of the other problems associated with getting older. That our body is truly on fire on the inside. We need something to put the fire out. But keep listening. Antioxidants. Antioxidants. Fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant abilities. Some phytonutrients have shown to disable cancer-causing substances. Look at those fruits. Look at those vegetables. Look at, you can even have dark chocolate. It has some amazing antioxidants to that, because you're going back to eating foods. Look at it's very colorful. It's good for our body. That's going to help put that fire, because many of us are on flame and we don't even know it. Number 3, omega-3 deficiency. We don't get enough omega-3s. We get plenty of omega-6, because when you're going through those drive-throughs, you're going to get all that crazy food. We have way too much of that, but we don't have enough omega-3s. Omega-3s, not having the deficiency of omega-3s can cause cardiovascular health. It can cause cognitive decline, chronic inflammation, metabolic health issues, weight gain, obesity, metabolic syndrome, non-fatty fatty liver, so many things, immune function issues, weakens immune function, making the body more susceptible to infections, bone health. It increases the risk of osteoporosis, leading to fractures and a higher risk of complications, especially in older adults. We need omega-3s. Our fish, our sardines, our olive oils and stuff. And, that we need that fat. We need that in our body. Now, number 4, did you know that 70% of our immune system is in the gut? Our microbiome is in the gut. And unhealthy gut causes, this is when our diet includes improper food choices and lack sufficient fiber. probiotics and prebiotics. So we have to put those things in our body to keep our gut healthy. Your gut is your second brain. They connect, they communicate with each other. If you have a healthy gut, there's no ifs, buts about it. You will have a healthy body. Signs of gut issues, digestive issues, weakened immune system, malabsorption, nutritional deficiencies, inflammation, skin problems, mental health challenges, weight management, hormonal imbalance, and autoimmune conditions. We have to improve our gut health. Number 5, parasite invasions. Parasite invasions. If you've ever eaten meat and you have some parasites. And sometimes just in food, you have some parasites running around in your body. And they don't stay in one closed area. Like you shut the door and that's where they stay. No, they're running all around. Having parasites cause chronic inflammation, chronic infection and inflammation, leading to heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune disorders. They are present in autopsies. When they come back, they see where parasites have gotten in the brain and the lungs, the liver, the organs. They're going all over, wreaking havoc in our body. We have mental health issues. Parasites in the brain causes depression, anxiety, and even schizophrenia. That's a lot of doom and gloom, right? That's a lot. Just stop. Just stop. But guess what? There is a solution. There was those 5 steps. Now take these 5 steps, write these down. We have 5 steps to generational health. And let me tell you about it. But first, let me give you our disclaimer. This problem is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information provided herein is for informational purposes only. It's not intended as a substitute for advice from your physician or other healthcare professionals. If you are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition, please consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplements. Individual results may vary. Number 1, do you know your blood type? And as Diana just shared, some of you do, and I'm so happy. If you don't, we're going to make sure that we're going to take care of that for you. But your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, geography. It is a genetic blueprint for how you are and a guide to how you live most healthfully. Number 2, learn what's best for you. Food that heals one can harm another. Like they say, one man's food is another man's poison. Did you hear me say there was 4 blood types? If the Lord only wanted one, he would have just made one. So just like you have to put the right oil, the right gas in your car, because if you put the wrong gas, go put some diesel in a Cadillac or whatever and see what happens. It's not going to run very good if you didn't kill it. So what I'm saying is that you have to put the right foods in your body so your body can start working optimally healthy. And so that's why we're saying you got to know what's good for your blood. Number 3, we want you to purchase the option that works best for you based on your health goals. Now, we have a blood type support kit, and that is it supports all blood types. And in this kit, it's the blood kit is called. We have a blood type kit. Like I said, if you don't know it, we can send you a blood type and we can tell you how to do it. Or if someone is in your area that has been trained on how to do the blood, they can do it that as well. But we can train you on how to do your own blood type. It's not very difficult. We have that in the kit. We have bitters. This is a tea. This is like it's a tea that helps you to eliminate. We have a detox meal plan. We have a simple meal replacement shake called the Fuel. We have a individual digital blood type download where you can see the foods that you should and should not have. Now, this kit, all those things, is for $59.95. This is a support kit that can get you started on this journey. And then we have the second one is everything that I just mentioned, but it's only $49.95. So because we want you to be doing this on a regular to start to get your body back in a healthier state. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about these products. First of all, we want to detoxify your blood cells. The flat bitty bitters, that tea I was telling you about, that helps to eliminate. It helps to boost digestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes, bile, and stomach acid, which are essential. It regulates appetite, reducing cravings for unhealthy foods. It supports liver detoxification by filtering out toxins from the blood. It eliminates fat soluble toxins through the digestive system. It alkalines the body and reduces inflammation. It improves microbiome, the gut, by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting harmful bacteria. All of that comes from the bitters. As they say, you want the bitters, the more bitter, the better. And we have that. I was telling you about the fuel. We have the world's first flat belly fuel. This product is amazing. And while I'm on my 7-day detox, I've been making me some smoothies with that fuel, and it's been amazing. And it's a meal replacement as well. Let me tell you about it. Antioxidants, you heard me talk about antioxidant. It's just what you need to help to heal the body. Those omega-3s, we have that in that fuel. We have those prebiotics, those probiotics, fiber is in that fuel. It eliminates those ugly, nasty parasites. We have it in that fuel. It supports your blood type. You have nothing else out there that does what this product does. It is amazing and it tastes amazing. Number two, we personalize your own blood type. We personalize a chart for your own blood type, so you will know what to do. You can redeem your bioscan, and you can that supports your blood type, and you can take the online quiz so you can see what's best for you. Now, I'm doing this one right now. This is a 7-day, we call it a 7-day refresh. And in this one, we have a tea. It's called a liquid colonic. And that tea is also like a Drano kind of, it helps to move out some of that gunk that's inside of you. Um, and we have the eliminator, that's what removes those parasites and reduces the mucus. Regenerator, it restores the body with superfoods, fiber, probiotics, prebiotics, and then you can scan your code to get your personalized blood type 21-day regimen or 7-day regimen. So these pictures, this picture here, this is a picture of our beautiful Bernadine Kirkland's auntie. She did the 7-day, and as you can see, in 7 days, she dropped 10 pounds of waist in just 7 days. I've been doing fitness for years and taught people how to read labels and how to nutritional things. And normally a pound a week, 1 to 2 pounds a week, you usually don't want any more of that. So this is not just weight, it's waste. It's WAST, but you also lose WEIGHT. Look at her stomach. She don't even have her pants up over that belly. But the second picture, not only does she have her pants up over the belly, she got a cute little butt on her little butt. Her butt has gotten more defined and everything. And that is just in 7 days. This is amazing. In 7 days. I just heard about a young lady that was on a 7-day cleanse. She dropped in 6 days 14 pounds of waist. That is full. She was full of that. And many of us are full of it. But that's what we're doing is to help, because that's just sitting there, just doing nothing but making your body more unhealthy. So we need to eliminate. So in this 21-day, we call this a 21-day reset. You have everything that 7-day, but you just go longer. And you see, and these pictures are people that we know. This is a guy we know. His name is Billy. Now, I don't have to tell you how big and how his belly was so sorry, Billy, go back. It was just so defined. You can see how big, how much it was pushed out. That's a lot of waste. Look at him in 21 days. OMG. You can even see it, the first part of his 6-pack. We got the first pack starting right there. You can even see his rib now. A little definition. He dropped 30 pounds of waist in 21 days, not 2 months, 21 days. This is amazing because these products are amazing and they work. 3, I can't even say how much becoming a wellness influencer or certified coach is so important. It transfers your help and it also helps you to earn an income. Being a wellness influencer, you can gain access to all these amazing products. You need to elevate your own health while earning 20 to 40% commission on all retail purchases made through your site, including your own purchases. It's amazing. This young lady, Miss Ernestine Davis, she's 64 years young now, but when you saw her in that bikini, uh, she was doing a bikini contest, and she said, switching to foods tailored to my blood type helped me to lose belly fat, improve my digestion, and achieve fourth place in a bikini contest at 63 years young. She told me when she was in that contest, she was standing next to 20-year-olds, but she came in fourth place, and that was her first contest. She changed the way she was eating, and she was never hugely big, but she changed the way she was eating, and that was the results. And then she wasn't by herself. We had some other amazing ladies that um, did the contest with her. We have dietitian Miss Karen Carruthers and Miss Shakima Palmer, who was 50 years young at that time. And they all looked amazing because they learned how to eat for their blood type. Now I'm going to show you some other pictures. Pictures don't lie. Again, these are people we know, not anybody out of a magazine. Look at Tanisha on at 21 days, 15 pounds down. Look at the gut area. Keep looking at the gut area. Look at the gut area. You can see what's happening, her 21-day results, where that belly was hanging now is up higher. All these pictures, notice the gut, notice the gut, notice the gut. Some people say they've lost a pair of twins or triplets on their 21 days. These are amazing. These pictures are amazing. I think this young man right now, JC, I think he also lost like right at 30 some odd pounds. You know, Minister Mooney lost 20 some pounds. Anthony, I think he lost 20 some pounds. It's 20 some pounds of weight, guys. Yeah, you may lose some weight in there, but it's mainly getting rid of the weights because they say we carry around 7 meals in our gut every day. We got to get rid of it. Now, this young lady, Yvette, she was so excited about her results. She said, I can't keep it to myself. She decided to write a book, and she decided to go on a 100-day journey, and she wrote this book, and she looks amazing called her 100-day results, my guide to your 100-day journey to better health. Oh my gosh, her health is turned completely around. And now, I know many of you have heard of a lot of people are doing shots and different things like that. Shots for Magovi, what's it called? No, it's the Manjaro. Sorry, Manjaro. All of these different things that people are doing because they're losing a lot of weight. Only thing about they're so new, I just don't trust it all because I don't know what the long-term effects. But people are losing weight. But guess what? You can take that shot, or you can take our shot called Hemp Govy. Man, we were so happy when this thing came out. It calls Drink Your Way to Slim. So you take a shot, put it in a shot glass, and you drink it, but you're not shooting any needles, okay? This Hemp Govy is amazing. It is worth the shot, worth taking. Our new line of drinkables allow you to ditch those injectables and drink your way to a slim waist and a flatter tummy. And while you're doing it, getting healthier all the time. It's truly a game changer because it's packed with powerful plant-based ingredients. And it works synergistically to target key areas of weight management while promoting overall wellness. It helps to burn fat naturally, you guys. It boosts metabolism. It curbs that appetite. It supports digestive health, and it promotes overall balance. It is an amazing product, and people have truly been losing on this product because it has thermogenesis and it has a fat burning weight loss. And so it goes in and it just starts to burn that fat and get it out. So I'm so excited about these products. Some of the ingredients in the hemp Govy is organic green tea extract, organic hemp seed powder, MCT coconut powder, L-carnitine, conjugated linoleic acid, ashwagandha powder, and rosea extract, and it has inulin. So these are amazing ingredients because it aids in digestion, reduces stress, anxiety, boosts mental focus, supports fat loss, supports fat metabolism, cognitive function, muscle recovery, boosts metabolism. It has so many amazing ingredients, but it has so many results and so many things that can help your body to heal, to lose weight, and just to bring your body back into balance. I love, love, love the hemp Govi. Now, also, we also have what's called as cannabis. And I know many of you know cannabis, CBD. And when you take cannabis and the blood type and merge them together, we just did something amazing. Cannabis reduces inflammation. It helps manage stress and improves digestion. It lowers stomach acid. uh, uh, for like the A's, it lowers stomach acid, higher stress and susceptibility to heart disease. This is what happens in our body not having it. It's susceptible to A's and lower stomach acid. They have higher stress and they're susceptible to heart disease. B, susceptible to autoimmune conditions and nervous system disorders. O, higher risk of inflammatory conditions, arthritis, and over acidity. AB is they're sensitive to digestion and immune stressors. So it's that combination again. So these are some of the things that I told you that earlier that these blood types does. But let's bring this cannabis into this. Now, we all have what we call the ECS system, the endocannabinoid system, and it's everywhere in our bodies, our liver, or on our different organs, our hearts, just throughout our body. And cannabis is a holistic solution. It's unlike pharmaceuticals that often target single symptoms, but the cannabinoids interact with the ECS to provide systematic benefits, offering a more natural approach to health and wellness. It brings the body back to balance. Our body feeds on cannabis, it needs it. And when you put it in your body will. I can't even tell you how many benefits I've had since I started using cannabis, the CBD. Now, some things you're going to have to unlearn because a lot of stuff we were told that is totally untrue. So let me tell you a little bit about cannabis. You may say, what is CBD? It is a compound that's naturally occurs in industrial hemp. Out of the more than 85 different cannabinoids, it is the second most common next to delta 9 tetracannabinoid, which is we know as THC. Unlike THC, CBD is non-psychotropic. You don't get high with just taking CBD. You don't get high, but you get so many benefits from it. Now, we also have THCA. It is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp as well. But out of the more than 100 different cannabinoids, the THCA is a non-psychotropic precursor to THC. It's found in raw cannabis. But when you hit it down through smoking, vaping, or cooking, it converts into THC. And then you get the psychotropic compound, but you still get the benefits as well. So it's just time to elevate, you guys. It's just time to elevate, and we have amazing CBD products. We formulate our proprietary blends of herbs and botanicals to elevate your well-being. We have raw cannabis. That's a big trend right now, the THCA, because what it does, it helps with arthritis, autoimmune disorders, anti-inflammatory, neuroprotective, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, chronic pain, and cancer. It's similar to juicing, but these are so many things that it benefits. You can get the benefits from THCA, the raw cannabis. We have what we call the RSO, and that is a CBD and THC in a little viral syringe, and you can you can put that in your drinks. You can just take it and I put it in my, used to put it in my coffee or my tea, whatever, and I can drink it down. But it helps with pain, anxiety, sleep, Parkinson's, anti-inflammatory, stimulates appetite, neurological issues, and it's an antioxidant. This is another amazing product. Do you have number 4? We transform your diet and we dramatically improve your health. Because like I said, you're going to know your meals, you're going to know what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat, what you should always avoid, what you should, can have sometime, and what is totally good for your body. You're going to get all of that. And number 5, like I said, we just want to break the generational illness. We want to break the cycle. You don't have to have what grandma and great grandma and great 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 grandma, our ancestors. We have a lot of what they had because we were doing what they were doing. But we want to now share the gift of health. We want to inspire others to create generational health with your success story. We want to support your family's unique health journey because you can turn your life into a health journey. We have what we call a comprehensive health test. That is normally like $1,000 value, but you don't have to worry. You won't have to pay that. We have $189 special because this is what we call our. We do a test, and we can see what's going on within your body. I got this little bug that's flying around and driving me nuts. And we have we have over 70 plus products. Like I said, we are here to elevate your health. We have products for energy. We have essential oils. We have pain for relief. We have products for hair, culinary, and so many more. We have just tons of products. And if anyone would like to, at this moment, I don't know who's all on now, but I would ask someone if they can give me a short testimony because we want to keep the call going. If someone would like to unmute and give me a short testimony of something that you benefited from one of these products. Because if not, I can give you my
Rachelle,
testimony.
I definitely will.
Okay, go ahead, hon. Thanks, Diana.
What got me into Akana, of course, was my first defense nasal defense spray because I have allergies. And here in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains here in Lynchburg, Virginia, it's always the pollen. Everybody's car is the same color. It's a certain color green. So you don't have to guess what color. You just have to remember your license tag. So I have been using, in fact, that's one of the products that got me to actually join Akana, and that is our first nasal defense spray. And I can assure you that it is the bomb.com. It is the very best. It has really changed the way I breathe and go out anymore to be able to enjoy the great outdoors. And I also use the hemp Dovey. And you said to make this short, I am a product of the product. I use all our products, which are absolutely wonderful, and I'm grateful for them. Short enough?
That is short. Thank you so much. And I saw you a few weeks ago, and I can tell you were using a hemp go because it showed you looked amazing, and I know you feel amazing because it showed through. It showed that. Yeah. So thank you so much for that, Diana. Like I said, a lot of people are having issues with breathing this time of year with the pollen and different things. So though that is enough, we have so many amazing products. And if I were to tell you, yeah, I use the products as well, Diana. I went to the doctor the other day. I'm gonna give my short testimonial, and since I have had when I was going through menopause, everything just took a big shift. I just started gaining weight. I was just nothing I did what I was doing for 40-some years, stopped working and being a fitness instructor, teaching people about health, and then everything flipped, and nobody could tell me how to fix me. My hormones went one way, metabolism went one way, went the other way. They call it metabolic issues, but how do you fix it? Nobody could tell me. And they said, until you do that, you're not going to lose the weight. It's not about your food. It's not about your activity. I knew that. I said, but how do you fix me? Nobody could tell me. I said, well, I'll figure it out. So many things I couldn't figure out, but then I joined this amazing company. And one of the ladies, Ernestine Davis, told me that everybody deserves a flat belly. Well, they do. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was going to really work, but it did. And being consistent with these
Consi-
products, oh, it even pushed me into a lot of health issues. One of the things they told me I became was what is that? Diabetes, pre-diabetic. I
Pre-diabetic.
never wanted to hear anything about diabetes with my body. Well, over the years, that's what they've been telling me. And since I've been on these products, the last time I went was my A1Cs was at 6.3, and I was like, oh my gosh. So it had been bouncing between 6.2, 6.4. What was at 6.3? When I went just the other day, I was down to 5.9.
Yeah.
And she said, because it's what you're doing. So it's finally everything is going into balance. And it only started after I got on these products. So when I tell you we have some amazing products, guys, we truly, truly do. Thank you,
Oh,
Diana, for that. Thank you
and
so much.
Rochelle, I want to this is Vanessa. I want to
Mhm.
share that I love drinking coffee,
Mhm.
and our coffee, I have to tell you, it gives me energy,
Oh, yeah.
and and I need as much energy as I possibly can get, to where, I have issues walking, but I have the energy now to climb these, 13, 15 stairs that we have here at our house. And
Okay.
I just recently started using Akana products, and I'm just looking forward to accomplishing a lot of other medical issues that I have. And I have to also say that I am using the hair products, and I can see the benefits of using the hair products, because my hair is beginning to grow back, where I thought I would never I would never see hair
Oh,
again.
wow.
And it's
Wow.
it's it's doing what the
You
product
said,
is supposed to be doing. It's helping me, where, I've gone to the dermatologist, and she said, oh, well, Vanessa, no, she said, Miss Vanessa. She said, Miss Vanessa, you will not grow your hair back. You will not do it unless we do something drastic to your scalp. And I'm like, oh no. And
Oh,
so I said, no, let me try Akana. And that's what I'm
well,
doing.
well, I
well,
am so glad you tried to come. I'm so glad
yeah.
it is working for you. Like I said, being a product of the product, guys, you will hear testimony after testimony. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Diane. Those were amazing testimonials, guys, because we
And
do have amazing
consistency
products.
is key.
Consistency is key. You
Oh
are so right
yes.
about that.
Yes, definitely.
Thank
Definitely.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, thank you. So, as we were saying earlier, we have different kits for you. Like I said, we have a $59 and a $49 kit. And I always say, if you once you learn your blood type, so you see how essential it is for you to know. I would say still get that kit, because if you didn't know yours, I'm sure so many other people that you love don't, and you can always pass it on as a love token for them, so they can learn their blood type. Then we also, I don't know why that's going backward. Like I said, we will help you become a influence. I told you how to share what you do, why you want to become a influence coach, because it's so pertinent when you can be out sharing information with people to help them. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about these two people that you see on this picture. I think it's just amazing why wellness influencers, why it just works, it helps, and you really touch lives. This young lady, her name is Stormy Steele. She was the first TikTok streamer to sell over $1 million of product in one session. These were some beauty products. They were beauty products, but she sold over 1 million in one session. That is amazing. But hold on. Then we go over to this young man as Lee Jack, Lee J, if I'm not saying, I may not be saying it correctly. He achieved over $1.7 billion in sales in 12 hours. That is 1.7 billion with a B as in boy in 12 hours. But the whole craziness is he did it by selling lipstick. Now, beauty products, lipstick. And if you don't think by what we have here that is changing people's lives, you can't be a influence coach, going out there sharing with, because changing people's lives, that's so much more important than those products. We can make a difference, a huge to help break those generational cursors. Being an influencer truly is a game changer. They hold the power to shape brand perception. They drive massive sales and create personal connection with audiences. Those who ignore this trend risk failing behind in rapidly evolving digital economy. The influencer economy isn't just a trend, it's the future of marketing. Truly, the time is now. The influencer business is truly, truly booming. You ever been on TikTok and they said they made me buy it? I've had to say that way too many times, but it has reshaped consumer behavior, driving millions in product sales. The influencer market is currently at 33 billion, again with a B as in boy, globally, but it's projected, listen to this is in 5 years from now, it is projected to reach 107 through 190 B as in boy billion by 2030. So, and if you don't think being an influencer could impact your health, your life, your pocketbook, you are truly mistaken. Then we have a wellness influencer pack that we're also offering. That's becoming a part of us becoming an influencer. You can get a pack with several products. It only costs $3.99. You're going to get all your 21-day cleanse, bitters tea, fuel samples, pain cream, your own website, social media 101, a Akana certification. You're going to get paid in a certain rank for 3 months that you probably haven't hit yet. They just want you to be successful. They want you to be a product of the product and just go and share. This is only $3.99 that we're offering. And then you decide I want to be a certified wellness coach, where you go and you do bio scans on people. You go and you share more information, and you get it's only $14.99, but you get up to like over 20, I think 20 some $100 in product, and you become a wellness coach. You become a certified. You get completion of a certificate showing that you know how to do the blood type training. You educate people on CBD and wellness 101. So you get all of that. So we offer some amazing ways you can become a part of this company, and also have a plethora of products to try and use and share with others. Our goal is to empower over 1 million families to improve their health and wellness. Now, we have what we call blue zones. And blue zones, we have only 6 right now, but we need much more. And these are different countries that have blue zones. And these are people where people in those 6 areas, people live longer, they eat far less meat, animal product, and they live longer than the average. And we have one in the U.S. called Loma Linda. We have one in Costa Rica, in Sardinia, Italy, Akarana, Greece, Okinawa, Japan, and Singapore. So, but these blue zones can start right in your home, guys. It can start right in your cupboard where you live. We want to help the United States. We want to help them eat for their blood type. We want to we want to reach out to over 5 million people. We want to just keep talking and talking and talking till we make an impact. Akana is on a mission to do that. And if we have people that decide they want to just go on and start buying these products, and if they even come up to $50, that equals 250 million in sales. 250 million in sales. Do you know how much bigger we would be as a company, but how many lives we would have impacted? But out of that 5 million, we know only 80% of them not going to hear you. They're not going to hear. Just like the United States didn't hear about eating for our blood type. So 80% is not going to hear you. But we still would impact 1 million. We still will impact 1 million families, 1 million lives. Now, when we talk about business, when you join any business, any company, do you know when they're first starting out, the first 100,000 people to 150,000 involved in a business will earn up to 80% 80% of the wealth of the company. That's when you're in your formulating stage, you're pioneering, you're doing the hiccup, you're trying this, it don't work, you're trying this, oh that work. You're doing all this, you're cutting down the path. That's when it's starting, right? And you see at the bottom where you're seeing that's where we are. I kind of have less than 20,000 people, business partners. Listen, and we want to keep moving up, but when we get in a momentum, as it moves up, when you get up to those 200,000, 500,000, and it stabilized, you missed a major point. At that 100,000 to 100K, you will receive over 80% of the wealth of that company. That is the best time to be in there, and that's where we are today. Like I said, 80%, like I said, they will reject. I didn't mean to hit that one. I went backwards. And in Harvard Business School, it says you want to select a company that's at least 18 years old. 18 months old. Well, Akana, we just celebrated 6 years old. I think we surpassed that. We have surpassed that by a landslide. And according to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, it's still a great opportunity. You still want to get in, come on in. But if it has less than 100,000 to the 150,000 I was telling you about, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. And right now, guys, you have an opportunity to get your body healthier, your family healthier, your pockets wealthier with this amazing company. Now, we are at an opportunity of a lifetime. This is the end of the presentation. So I'm going to stop I'm going to come back to you guys. I'm going to stop the share. And here I am. So I am so happy that you guys took time. I hope you got some value from that presentation. And I'm just so happy that you were on. So, well, I can't stop this recording, but I will go ahead and ask Tony, if you or Rachelle, if you guys have any questions before we let you go.
No, I don't have any questions. I wanted to know if I wanted to order something, who would I contact?
You would contact Vanessa or her daughter. They would show you exactly what you need to do to order. So I'm so glad, like I said, I'm so glad you were on. I'm so glad that you want to order or try these products, because they are amazing, Tony. That is no joke. That is no joke. So yes, you can contact them, and they would definitely put you in the right direction and show you what to order, okay? Or show
Yes,
you
ma'am.
how to order, okay?
And,
All right.
the other part, I will discuss it with Rachelle. So she's kind of tired of right now. So
She's tied up. Okay, all right. Well, we thank you both for jumping on today. Like I said, I'm glad. I hope you took something away. And so now that we are little like 12:04, so I want to give you back your Saturday if we don't have any other questions. Thank you, Vanessa and Diana, for your testimonials that were amazing. And this ends our presentation for the day. So you guys have an amazing Saturday, and we'll see you.
Rochelle,
Yes,
Okay.
darling.
I put my information in the chat, so please give me a call as soon as possible.
Okay, I will look at that real quick.
I sent you a personal message.
Okay. Oh, you did. Okay. Let me see.
You have it. If not, I'll just put it out there again. I'll give you my number now if you can just write it down.
I'm looking and trying to find me. You know what? I will just let me just write it down real quick.
Yeah, and I don't mind others having it. It's all out there anyway. 434.
Mhm.
You get that? Area code 434 426 9171.
Okay. I got you. I'll call you shortly. So
All
guys,
right.
thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
You did a great job.
Yes, you did. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. I love
Blessings
giving
on
out this
blessings to everyone.
Yeah. Guys,
Yes.
have a great
All right.
weekend, and have a great weekend, and happy Juneteenth. We're still celebrating to the end of the month.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
We're still recording. Oh,
Yeah, we are. I can't stop the recording, but I do know right now if anybody wants to order, if the first time order, I believe they're still getting the 19% off because of
19%.
Juneteenth. So put that order in and share.
And first time buyers, don't forget the code SAVE10.
Oh, save 10.
And
Okay,
you don't
first
have
time
to
buyers.
use it the first time you order. You can use it later, but you get one time to use it.
Okay, save 10, guys. Save 10. Save 10. So make sure you take that and use that if you choose to. So thanks again. You guys have an amazing day, and we'll
Okay,
talk soon.
bye.
Bye, everybody.